Hi, this is Cheryl again, the creator of this faceless channel. Hope all is well. I don't know about you, but a bad experience in a security line can completely derail my entire travel day. Trust me, I've had more security line mishaps than I'd care to admit. In this video, I'm about to arm you with the top TSA line mistakes to avoid so you can breeze through security like a pro, not end up in a panic, frantically putting your shoes back on while the conveyor belt eats your stuff. Oh, and stick around till the end, because my last tip? A little unconventional, but an absolute game changer. You're not going to want to miss it. Now let's get this security situation sorted. Here's the thing. Airport security mistakes start at home, long before you even step foot in the airport. Want to know mistake number one? Well, that is not packing with airport security in mind. And yes, I'm talking about those liquids. If you think your 150 milliliter bottle of shampoo won't get flagged, you're in for a fun surprise when your bag gets pulled aside and searched like it's hiding the Declaration of Independence. TSA regulations for liquids exist, people. 100 milliliters or 3.4 ounces. No more, no less. If you're playing fast and loose with these rules, you'll be spending quality time with security personnel as they rummage through your stuff. Now, assuming you're not hauling illegal-sized bottles of shampoo, the next step before leaving the house is crucial. Make sure your liquids are ready for scanning. Don't make the rookie mistake of mixing them with your other toiletries. I separate my liquids into a TSA-approved Ziploc bag and keep it in an easy-access pocket of my carry-on. That way, when it's showtime at the security belt, I'm not performing a one-woman treasure hunt while the line behind me grows increasingly hostile. Pro tip: if you have prescription meds, keep them handy too. You don't want to be caught off guard when a TSA agent asks you to produce your medications like it's a magic trick. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, you'll thank me for being prepared. Next up is TSA mistake number 2, not packing your electronics for easy scanning. And no, I'm not just talking about your laptop. Get ready to pull out your tablet e-reader and any Bluetooth devices like a mouse or keyboard. If you fail to take out all the right electronics, security will flag your bag, and you'll be stuck in purgatory while they slowly sift through your stuff. Ask me how I know. Just the other day, my Bluetooth gaming controller got me into trouble, and I waited 15 minutes for my bag to go back through the scanner. Meanwhile, my liquids and laptop were chilling in my arms like oversized babies as I stood there, surrounded by confusion. Here is a small tip. I also put all my electronics in a clear Ziploc bag. That way I can just pull a bag with headphones, chargers, power bank, Kindle, etc., and put it in the tray. I always carry a lot of electronics and it saves me a lot of time. This also helps me get to my stuff when I'm on the plane. Moving on. Mistake number 3 is not showing up with enough time to spare. Look, I get it. Once upon a time, I too was that overconfident traveler who arrived less than an hour before my flight, certain I'd be sipping an overpriced latte at the gate in no time. These days, absolutely not. With all the unpredictable madness, flight delays, weather surprises, and security nightmares, I now show up at the airport at least 2 hours before boarding. Yes, boarding, not takeoff. Better to have time to spare and scroll aimlessly on your phone in the lounge than sprint through the airport like you're in a rom-com chase scene. TSA mistake number 4 is wearing the wrong outfit. You're probably going to have to strip down to your socks at some point and possibly hold shoes in hand. So if your shoes are tricky to take off or you're wearing a belt you need to fumble with, you're already asking for a headache. Also, please don't wear white socks. Unless you want to walk through security with dingy gray feet, keep those pristine white socks tucked safely away. Pro tip: jackets with pockets are gold at the security line. Stash your phone, wallet, and keys in them, so when the moment comes, you just pop off the jacket and send everything through the scanner. It's like a TSA efficiency hack. I have done several videos on this topic that will be more in-depth. I will leave the playlist in the description and you can go watch it, but click on the video in the top half of the screen after the end of this video and start watching. Oh, and if you're still emptying your pockets one gum wrapper at a time, you're making mistake number 5. Trust me, just chuck everything in your jacket pocket or a pouch and dump that into the tray. It'll make your life 1000% easier. One more pro tip. I don't suggest leaving your phone or other small items in your jacket pocket though if you don't have to. Sometimes multiple things in the jacket pockets cause confusion on the scanner, and you may still have to place the items back in the X-ray machine separately. Want to know what mistake number 7 is? It's not paying attention in line. Technology is changing, folks. Some airports don't even need you to take stuff out of your bags anymore, unless you're in the wrong line and missed the memo. So read the signs, listen to the TSA agents, and for goodness sake, watch what other travelers are doing. If everyone's taking off their shoes, it's not the time to be a rebel. TSA mistake number 7 is choosing the wrong line. Avoid lines with 2 agents at the scanner. One of them is probably in training, which means you're in for the slowest ride through security possible. Also, avoid families with toddlers. They're cute, but trust me, they're going to take forever to get through the line. Instead, find a lane full of business travelers. They know what's up. If the airport has numerous TSA checkpoints, pay attention to the line wait times. Also, if taking an early morning flight and you have time, instead of getting into the long line of the only open checkpoint, ask a TSA employee what time another checkpoint is going to open. It may be way shorter to go wait for that checkpoint to open than to wait in the long line. You could be first through the line if you just ask. Let's talk about mistake number 8 now. Once through security and you have your stuff, move away from the conveyor section quickly. There are usually separate tables and chairs for putting shoes back on and repacking your bags. Also, while standing in a long queue waiting your turn to go through airport security, you have time to remove your laptop, liquids, and loosened shoes before you are standing at the conveyor. Pro tip: look ahead to the front of the security line that you're in. Some lines split into 2 nearer to the front, so move twice as fast. Other lines filter into 1 and go half as fast, so pick the right line. Here is mistake number 9. Instead of just standing around at the conveyor belt packing up your stuff as other people are coming through trying to get to their own items, move away from the end of the conveyor when your stuff has come out. It prevents any confusion and helps you avoid losing anything. Send your possessions through the scanner in the order you need them to come out so they can easily be repacked. This means that you should send your backpack or bag through first, so that as your items come out, you can just place them right into your bag. Here's a pro tip. Make sure the last thing you put on the airport security scanner is your valuables. Look first at the line flow. Don't walk through the body scanner unless your stuff is also ready to scan. Hold your passport with your boarding pass in your hand as you go for your body scan or check. Never take your eyes off your valuables. Mistake number 10 is wearing cargo pants with too many pockets. Cargo pants might be convenient for carrying your life's essentials, but they're a nightmare at airport security. The more pockets you have, the more chances you'll forget something metal or restricted in one of them. Coins, keys, gum wrappers, you name it, TSA will find it. Keep it simple. Fewer pockets mean fewer things to forget about and fewer chances of being flagged for a full pat-down. But if you have to wear them, make sure you triple-check all those pockets. Let me now tell you how I do it to make it easier and how you can too. Let me give you the scoop. Before leaving home, I put my watch, jewelry, wallet, and other important stuff in a Ziploc and place it in my personal bag. I only carry my phone, with boarding pass ready, and passport in my pocket. That way, those are the only personal items I have to place on the tray when I empty my pockets. I only wear a jacket over a sweater and comfy trousers without a belt. I wear slip-on shoes that are easy to take off. Finally, my laptop is ready to take from my personal bag. Also, I put liquids in an approved Ziploc inside of my personal bag and never inside my carry-on. So the carry-on stays closed and just has to be placed on the conveyor belt. Then I have one bin with my personal bag and jacket. Another bin is for my laptop, liquids, and phone. I hold my passport in my hand. That way, it takes less time to put everything on the conveyor belt to go through the scanner. Once I clear security, it takes me another minute taking all my stuff and walking towards my departure gate. I always try to go as quickly as I can through the security line and always have my items in sight. Once at the departure gate, I take the Ziploc with personal items and get my watch, wallet, etc. Oh, and I also get my neck pillow and blanket out from my bag at the gate and have them ready hanging from my carry-on. Once I get to my seat, I place my neck pillow on my seat and then put my carry-on in the overhead bin and my personal item under the front seat. By the way, a 4 double-wheel carry-on is a must. It takes up less space inside the overhead bin, and it is much easier to pull or push through lines and within the plane. It's faster and easier for me, and a bit more considerate for other passengers. So, that's it for now, folks. Got any airport security horror stories? Drop them in the comments, and please subscribe to the channel for more tips that'll help you travel smarter, smoother, and with way fewer headaches. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Click the links in the description. Anything you purchase will help to support the channel. Thank you in advance. If you have any travel tips, TSA tips and hacks, please mention them in the comment section. Until next time, safe travel.